Hi and welcome to g3fashion.com, your one-stop solution to shopping Indian ethnic wear and style guide. So learning how to drape a dupatta on your lehenga or on your salwar suit is something that is trending these days, and we'll be showing you some new styles that you can take on to. I have Ishika here with me, and she's been here with the other video, which was our first and very old most favorite video on our channel of 7 ways of draping a dupatta on lehenga. She's again here to help us out on our channel to drape the same type of different dupattas on salwar suit and lehenga. So without further ado, now let's move on to the video. Alright, so for the first dupatta drape, we're using a heavy work dupatta which matches the lehenga. I'm picking up the side corner of your dupatta and draping it on the right side over here. I'm just using a pin to secure it. Now remember that the lengthwise section should come up on the top over here. Now take the other side of the same corner of the top side of the length dupatta and bring it back to the right side of your back shoulder. Again, I'm just bringing out the corner. I'm going to overlap one on the other, and using the pin, I've secured it. Now come back to the front side, and I'm adjusting the pleats. I want the borders to be connected properly. This will even out the look of the spreaded dupatta into the pleats. Now I'm using a pin, and I'm going to pin it up with the lower waistline over here of your choli or blouse. And now you can see that it's got a cinched up effect. So this is the first style of a heavy dupatta, or even if it's a lightweight but it's embroidered. You can wear a dupatta like this on a lehenga. For style number 2, I'm using an organza dupatta. As you can see, it's in a light pink color, and all I'm going to do is turn it into a cape effect, and for that all you have to do is pick the midsection and drape it from the collarbone behind. And I'm using the support of your blouse side shoulders and pinning up with pins, and this is the easiest way you can drape a dupatta, and this one is very stylish these days. Even if it's a heavy dupatta or if it's a lightweight dupatta, if you want to turn it into a cape style look dupatta or a cape style sleeves, you can definitely do something like this. Alright, now if you are wearing a heavy or a traditional kind of a lehenga like this, you've got a broad dupatta, then let's do the short palla, Gujarati style palla look like this. So you can see I've taken a short palla effect over here, and I'm not going to pleat up the dupatta widthwise. So all I've done is I've pinned it up the shoulder, and now I'm pinning it at the side corner of your waistline. Now from the other side of the dupatta, take it from the back to your left side of the dupatta, and I'm just taking the corner and I'm tucking it here in your left side of the waist, or I'm just using a pin if it's got some tassels. And this is how you can easily do a heavy or a traditional kind of a dupatta draping, which is our third style. Now to give it a variation, I've also done a second dupatta or a double dupatta drape. Now just take a nice similar kind of a dupatta. I'm using a patola dupatta here because it's a traditional lehenga. I've pleated it up, and from the half section I am putting it on the left side of your shoulder. Now remove the previously done front drape of the dupatta and just hold the top border or the top corner and tuck it underneath the pleats of your second dupatta. I'm also using another pin to even out the pins and also pin the underneath dupatta together so it doesn't move, so it looks like one dupatta. Now from behind, take the top border like this, and I'm removing the tuck here of the back, and now I'm going to make pleats on the lengthwise section where your border of your width stays on top. So if you've got a more lengthy dupatta, take more pleats. If it's a short dupatta, you can take smaller pleats. Now you can also tuck the whole pleats in your back waistline, or you can also use a pin to secure them before you tuck them, so it creates this nice pleated effect at the back. and you're just going to leave the second dupatta freely at the back and also freely at the front. So this is a double dupatta draping that you can do on your traditional lehengas or those lehenga cholis which has got that broad elaborated look as well of your dupatta or your lehenga. Now for a salwar suit draping, I'm using a dupatta which is in a slight, I'd say heavy kind of a look, or it's got prints in a traditional bandage, and she's also wearing a sharara. So all I've done is I've gathered the 3 points, which is the 2 sides of the corners and the midsection with a safety pin. So you'll get an effect like this. So I'm just pinning it up, and it creates an shrug style of a design which you just have to wear over your salwar suit. So that's what she's going to do, and this is the easiest way to create an Indo-Western outfit look with your traditional or your heavy dupattas or even lightweight dupattas. I'm just evening out the pleats here at the shoulder level, so the cowl of your side arms also looks proper. You can also use a belt to hold the whole shrug in place, but you can also leave it freely. And yeah, this completes your first style of wearing a dupatta with a salwar suit in a different style. So for the second style, I'm using a short width dupatta, as you can see, and because we're doing an Indo-Western dupatta draping, even the first one was inspired. All I'm doing is just draping it from your left side of the corner of your shoulder and bring it together from front and back to your lower hip or your waistline over here. I'm just using a pin to secure it, overlapped it together, and I'm just pinned it up. And I'm also going to secure it at the shoulder so it doesn't fall off. So you can see it's kind of in a tunic kind of an effect that you're wearing, one side draped kind of an effect. So this is an Indo-Western style of dupatta draping. Even the first one was inspired. So you can do this with a contrast dupatta like we've done it. So these were the different type of dupatta draping that you can do on a lehenga choli or a salwar suit. If you like the styles, don't forget to give us a like and also share the video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more style videos. If you want to shop the collection of lehengas or salwar suit, you can find it on g3fashion.com, or you can also use G3 Plus video shopping service. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.